All right, welcome guys to Outclassed Q&A because the team account hit 50 followers. Everyone just introduce yourselves.
I
Guys?
could clap
Wait,
if I could.
Fine. Who's in top left for you, Hydra? Is it
Austin's
same
top
as mine?
left, I'm top right.
Okay,
Sarah's
Austin,
bottom
you start.
I am Australis, otherwise known as Australia Fishbowl Cheeto. The tri
left. All right, Sarah,
Why
you're
did you
next.
start with Australia as your alter alias?
Is it because I said Australia?
All right, so my name's Parachu, also known as Para, Pragerchu, Pararchu. No, sorry, Pararaku. What are the other ones? I have some other. I have some other names. I don't remember what they all are at this point. King of Stupidity, God of Oofadoof, I think was what it was. I don't remember. Something like that. But yeah, I play Dually Squelchers.
All right, Red, you're up.
All right, hi. My name's Red, and hang on. This is actually me. Hi. Don't worry about that. Just immediately covering it up.
I love the PowerPoint presentation. That's my favorite part of it.
Shut up.
What's the next slide, Red? What's the next slide?
Next slide.
Oh my god.
End of presentation? Okay.
Anyways,
never mind, he's back.
I played Tetra Dualies.
All right.
Yeah. And
We're ignoring the slide dualies. Slide dualies aren't a real weapon.
I play a lot of dualies.
Not real. That's fake.
Crab.
All right. So I've got the questions pulled up here, and I think Hydra does as well. So our first,
Oh my.
I did not hear a single
Yeah, I
word that
heard
you just
nothing.
said, but okay, go crazy.
All right, my camera just froze because I had to. Let me just fix that.
This isn't scuffed at all. Don't worry about it, guys.
All right,
Listen, we can take
I'm
multiple
Hydra,
takes.
that blob player who just keeps praising it on Twitter. So
Blob guy.
Blob.
Yo! Wait, yeah, that's right direction. It's
That
him.
is not the right direction.
no, parents, I'm in the opposite
Wait,
direction.
it's dang it, it's reversed on my
Yeah.
screen. I forgot.
You're pointing at red, but good enough.
Well,
All right, so let's get into what we're actually here for.
Yeah. All right. So our first question is from Roomba, who's a competitive player. And the question is, why did you dox me and my team that one time in open? So for some context, because that is desperately needed here to make it not sound like we're committing crimes. Basically, one time we were practicing in open. I don't remember why, but we ran into this other competitive team that Roomba's on, and the whole lobby broke. 6 of us disconnected. The only people left was Roomba, a sloshing machine, and Australis, a stringer player. So immediately we were like, okay, Ost is good, but like a solo stringer against the solo machine, that's not going to work. And then we just started hearing the comms that Ost is making a push on their own without us there. They killed the machine and kept going. They ended up losing. But it was so funny being in call and just hearing Ost panicking.
I bet.
I just actually doxed them.
Yeah, okay. I don't know if we can
what?
say that.
Red,
But,
Don't worry about it.
no, Red.
for
you
legal
didn't.
purposes, that was a joke. That was a joke for
By the
legal
way,
reasons.
Yeah,
For more
totally.
context,
Mhm.
this is what I got DM'd after the match ended.
Oh, yeah.
So as you can imagine, I was very confused. Yeah. All right.
Wait, do you actually have the DM?
No, I deleted it.
Oh, dang.
I delete DMs after I read them. They don't stay very long.
Same here, honestly.
I should probably do that.
That is big brain.
Yeah.
Do I want to know how many DM conversations you have open right now, Red?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Anyway,
9,
let's get to our next question. Well,
anyway,
Next question.
12 and a group DM.
Only
Oh, that's actually not bad. Never
That's
mind.
less than I have.
That's amateur numbers.
Oh, wait. You mean the whole lit? Oh.
All right, Paris,
Yes,
we
I
start the
mean
next
the whole
question while
list.
Red starts counting.
All right. So next question is from Pep, who is also a competitive player, who asks, how do you find or form a team that just suits your needs, wants, and goals? I've been trying to come back into the scene, and it's been a process for me since I feel like I either can go for something more my level or it's too high of a level for me. I'm not entirely sure what they mean by the last part, but I definitely understand what they mean by the first one. So that should be.
I can answer the second part
more
really
simple to
easily
answer.
because
Okay. Well, I will say Outclassed is in a bit of a unique situation for that because the way we became a team is that like all of us have just been friends for years before we formed a team. So like a lot of us met through competitive Splatoon, but not through Outclassed. It was through other competitive teams in the past. But genuinely, I think the best advice I can give on the first one is just try out for a lot of different teams and don't be afraid to say like after you do a tryout, don't be afraid to say that you're not interested in joining. I think Hydra has more recent experience with that. So
I tried out for like 12 teams before getting on Outclassed because I kind of just like one thing I'd recommend: ignore skill. Like, don't focus that much on skill level because players can get better. Focus more on how well you think the team plays around you and how well you can play around it because that's not something you just develop.
Yeah. I'll also add one thing to that, which is that pay attention to the team's mentality as well. How do they handle losses, especially? That's really important.
Yeah, if they go silent, it's a no-go.
If they go silent, that's a pretty big red flag for me. We were trying people out for Outclassed before Hydra came along as just like a Slayer, and there were multiple deciding factors in who we ended up picking, but the person we ended up picking, Owen, to join us. After like losses in open and such, which granted weren't a big deal because it's Anarchy Open, but whenever we did lose, there was never like he was still able to like banter with us in between rounds and such. Yeah. So just find people you enjoy being around, even if you are playing competitively.
Yeah. I would say like personally, if you don't really care all too much, but like still want to play with like competitive players, see if your competitive friends are down to make a pickup or like just straight up a team if they're all trying to get back in. Like that's kind of what happened here. We're all trying to get back in, or one of us has just been in for a while but not on a team. So we're just like, screw it, why not? Let's do it. So here we are.
Yeah. Also, to add to that, if you don't know like many people and you want to find people, there's like a ton of resources. Unless you're looking at midpoint, turn around, go the other direction. Save yourself.
Run.
Midpoint staff are going to lose their shit at me, but it's okay.
It's your video.
You get to
make a call on this.
Like, there's like one thing in particular I can link. Splatoon Stronghold's a great place to meet people and all that.
Oh, that's a great one.
Splatoon Stronghold, great, yeah.
Yeah, if you're looking for a place to like meet people that want to try competitive, I think that's a great spot to start. So, unless we have more to add, we can go to the next question. Which this one's a bit old, but we can work with it.
Yeah, okay. So we'll start with the date that this was submitted on, which is November 11th. And the question is from an anonymous casual player, what Splatfest team are you guys going to be on? Now, this was before the Pokemon Splatfest. I think they were asking about that one. But there is a Splatfest coming up.
They weren't even talking about the Pokemon one. This was talking about the one that was just about to like happen.
Yeah,
when we thought
I thought that was the Pokemon one, right?
The Pokemon
in
one.
November.
I remember losing my shit.
I thought it was like
because this was right before it. No, this was right before Speed Ladder. Because I remember we specifically had to do Splatfest practice for Speed Ladder, and we were on Team Fire. Yeah. So to answer this question retroactively, we were on Team Fire before, but we're all going to be playing on Team Sour this time around.
Team Fire was this person's fault. I calculated
the rest of us were going to play something else,
and we picked Fire.
Hey, you guys said you didn't care.
No, we didn't have.
But
you were just the only one who was on a team.
Right.
Okay. Listen.
Yeah.
We get the same sea snail amount anyways, so who cares?
If you win, you get 5
winners get extra.
Okay. Ooh, 5 rolls that are gonna not even work.
Red, you're the person on this team who doesn't have gear.
And 5 extra rolls with my luck is not gonna work. I'm sorry.
You know what? Fair.
Yeah, okay, Hydra, not everyone has your luck. I still have not pulled a 10 times ability.
You get 3! 10 times of all! I hate you.
I rolled a perfect swim speed thing without a swim speed brand.
All right, we're going to move on to the next question before we start all mauling at Hydra.
Yo, I know this person.
All right, so next question is from a competitive player named Z. Coli, who asks, what do you think, or what do you collectively think is the best weapon in the game?
Collectively, okay.
I feel like
opinions.
I was gonna say, let's start by narrowing it down to a few weapons, and then we can discuss from there. So,
All right,
undercover umbrella,
Let me
right?
go find Splash-O-Matic on the tier list real quick.
We're talking about Dapple Doolies, right?
Undercover umbrella is definitely the best weapon.
This is Splash-O-Matic, guys. See this?
We can't forget for the splash.
Yeah. Okay, so I feel like, look, I'm gonna be honest. The normal answer would be either like Splash-O-Matic, Sloshing Machine, or E-Liter.
Not those three.
Can we agree to like that Sloshing Machine doesn't deserve one of those three positions?
I don't even think. Look, hot take: Sloshing Machine's not even a top tier.
I don't think so either. I think it's upper mid tier, unironically.
Yeah.
Like, I know this is coming from the guy who dropped a machine recently.
No,
so I might be a bit biased. But, like, I dropped a machine and started seeing better results. I will say, machine fits great on splash comps, but it doesn't do much otherwise.
Also, Austin, you were saying something?
Oh, yeah. No, this is coming from the guy who dropped machine for the Dooley Squelchers.
I wonder whose fault it is.
I'd say
That's true.
Weapon,
you can blame Hydra.
I'd say the best weapon is the weapon you can push yourself with.
That's a cringy answer, but sure.
Technically, cringy answer. Guess what? We're all doing that. We're all pushing weapons we want to play. Guess what? You fit the narrative too.
I'm playing weapons I think are broken. And my weapon pool is Blob and C Junior, and I don't think Blob's the best weapon in the game.
Yeah.
I think C Junior.
Okay, C Junior is good, but it's good at one thing. It is undeniably the best support weapon in the game. There's no question about that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But I personally do not think C Junior has the same meta-defining power as E-Liter does.
Yeah.
I would put C Junior second behind E-Liter.
Yeah.
Personally.
We're putting Liter up top then.
E-Liter if you can aim.
Ost Red, what do you guys think?
I would agree.
I'd say Liter, yeah. If you want my a weapon answer, screw you. I wanted to be all cool, like, oh yeah, whatever weapon best suits you, you can push that, bro. But no.
I mean,
even at the end, I was gonna be like, the only weapon you can't push is undercover.
Hey, Splattershot Nova is a worse weapon than undercover, I'll have you know.
I was also going to include Nova.
Yeah, Splattershot, Nova, Dynamo.
That's valid. You know what? I agree now.
There you go.
I don't know about Dynamo. You can push Dynamo.
Nah, Dynamo's got issues. I could make a whole video on that.
Okay, Dynamo has problems, but I feel like Red's right. You have a better chance of pushing Dynamo than you do the other two.
Yeah, probably.
And this comes from someone who's pushing undercover.
Yeah, we don't get to use it much, but it'll show up one day.
No, I don't. It'll only show up if they make a crazy good kit for it. Like, they have to give it the best kit possible. But we'll talk about that later. So, spoiler alert, there's a question that might bring that up.
Also, I love how my face cam keeps freezing because
it's great.
My laptop screen freezes, so I have to make my laptop go to sleep, wake it back up, and my screen always freezes.
How is your setup this scuffed?
I simply don't freeze.
You don't want the answer
but sometimes I do just
Okay.
Red's gone.
Red's gone. The resident sleeper has returned to his bed.
This back rooms are not my bed, for the record.
Yeah.
I figured you could just sleep anywhere. I mean, if you miss the scrim, you can that's got to be fine, right?
All right.
All right. Next question is from an anonymous competitive player who asks, is there anything that your team does in terms of practice that you think gives you guys an edge in the rest of the competition? I think they meant over the rest of the competition, not. They might have meant in. I don't know.
We have like two things, I think, of note.
Shred crab.
I mean, number one, I think it's just the fact that we like actively go out of our way. Like, we have an issue. Instead of whining on twitter.com, well, we also do that, like everyone else.
Well, we do the other thing that you're about to say first, and then we whine on twitter.com.
No, we whine on twitter.com first, and then we innovate instead of just whining.
No, we solved our E-Liter problem before whining. We whined afterwards.
We whined first, yeah. And then we get answers to our problem, which, from my experience, so little teams actively go out of their way to hunt new options to beat things in this game. And number two, if it wasn't painfully obvious, all four of us just play stuff we enjoy, so we actively want to keep playing and pushing our weapon, not someone in like splash jail right now, which would suck, but
Yeah,
Ooh,
like it's
splash
even
jail.
gone. It's even gone far enough that like so for a while we could not justify Red playing anything but Splat Dualies because we desperately needed a crab tank to fight other crab tanks and to fight E-leaders because the rest of our comp we hadn't found options to deal with. And for like those few weeks or so that Red was locked to Splat Dualies, he was not enjoying the game in the slightest and just did not want to play it.
Oh,
Which
yeah.
is perfectly fair. And so we actually worked on our comp so that Red can play Tetris now on like a lot of maps. So he's actually a 2-trick now instead of a 1-trick.
Yeah. I literally during that period of time, I'd show up to practice, play the game, instantly turn it off afterwards. That'd be it. I wouldn't touch the game till next practice or tourney.
and now it's like free.
And now I can actually play the game.
Yeah,
Because like
and
I
we're
wouldn't even
looking-
want to play. I wouldn't even want to play it after that. I'd be like, oh my god, ugh.
Yeah, but we're even looking into like seeing if Red can still play Glugos with our current comp, which is gonna be unlikely. I'm gonna be real.
Oh yeah, pretty
We're
unlikely
losing-
unless I can just somehow make it work.
Well, it's losing a lethal bomb hurts for us because
Yeah,
we
it
have
really
Ost
does.
as a stringer 1-trick and Hydra as a mostly blob 1-trick.
Yeah. I mean, I'm also playing the C Junior more just because it's really good.
We could maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, did you just say you're swapping off of Bo? No.
No.
We had this conversation, Ost. You're not swapping off of Bo.
If
Your
you're
weapon is
swapping
the
off
only.
Bo,
Your
just
weapon is
no.
the only reason that our comp works.
Do you want to play Reflux? Different bow?
Reflex doesn't fix it. Reflex
Yeah, no, it
doesn't
doesn't
Let's
fix
talk
it at
about
all. I'm just
Reflux.
saying, you want a different bow?
Don't say the R word.
I'm gonna get canceled.
Coming right.
Oh, I know what the next question is. Okay.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah. All right. So we've got a string of like meme questions here. So we'll just fly through them real quick. So from a supposed to be anonymous competitive player, but I happen to know that this is Meru who asked, can Outclassed out pizza the hut?
That's not Meru, that's Lenke.
Wait, was that Lanke? I thought it was Meru
Yup.
who asked that one.
Lenke.
Oh shoot, my bad. Okay, either way, we knew who it was. I just forgot. But so by the name Outclassed, we called ourselves Outclassed. I think that would also extend to we would get out pizzaed, right? If we carry the
out-pizza
logic
them.
through.
But when we when we beat somebody, we outclass them, so we can outclass the
Oh, you're
pizza.
saying outclassed in past tense? So
Yeah.
so are you saying in fact we already have out pizzaed the hut
Yes.
if it's past tense? Okay, well that answers your question then.
Yeah, there you go. Worst case scenario, I try to cook pizza and I set something on fire.
We turn
We
everybody
have the
into
most
past
pizza of
tense.
them all.
We turn, bro, that's a banger quote.
What?
We turn everyone to past tense.
Is it killing
That's
them?
just-
No.
That's just a really long-winded
We
say
turned
of
them to
saying
was
we're
and
gonna.
was.
It's gonna be we're gonna force teams to disband.
No, okay, that might end very poorly because Ludi is happening. And you know what happens after Ludi.
And you know what happens when people with a losing streak after Ludi.
Yeah, you know what happens with teams that get upset during Ludi. Oh god, I swear to God, from Raid Melody, this band's just gonna age like fucking cheese.
It's gonna age so poorly.
This is gonna
It's
age
gonna
like
age so.
milk under the
It's gonna
sun.
age so much worse now that you said a team's name out
Yeah,
loud.
you
fuck.
just called them out.
Also, Austin, you get close to your mic because we don't always hear you.
Yeah, sometimes
Yeah.
it's cutting out. Like when
So
you
I was
laugh.
like,
and
yeah,
such.
bring-
Why is Austin being
Bring
so
yourself
quiet?
closer. Just
And then
a
I look.
little closer.
Austin's talking, and it's not.
How's it going, guys?
Yo, ceiling reveal.
Ceiling, yeah.
It's a banger ceiling. I love it dearly. My tax
All right.
benefit.
Ooh, ceiling.
How many tax benefits do you have?
I have many spouses. They all give me tax benefits.
It's so
How
many.
would that
Austin
work?
does not
Ooh.
pay taxes.
I don't
Giving
know
me
how that
ideas.
works for filing taxes.
Giving me ideas though.
Wouldn't you
Would it
still
just
just
keep
file?
lowering?
No, I think you would just file joint and it would work exactly the same.
But like, it's multiple. Wait. What if you make it like they're all connected? Like they're all like to each other. So like they're all each other's tax benefits, including you. And then like you all file. Like how does?
Do you know how tax benefits for married people work in the United States? Because it doesn't
You
work
think
like
I'm
that.
Yo,
married?
imagine living in the US.
Asking the wrong people this question, Tara.
We have
That's true. What do you mean? I'm
Canadian
asking the wrong. You act as
persons
though
that
I'm
don't pay
married.
taxes.
Yeah, like
What do you mean I'm asking the wrong people? I am the wrong person.
I'm also the wrong person. I mean, unless Para. Hey,
Hello, Radical Red.
hello, hello, Parachute Gaming.
Oh, I saw the next
Never
question.
call me that again. All right. Next question is from a competitive play named Tabri, which isn't targeted at anyone, but really feels targeted at me. The question is literally just Brella? Question mark.
My tent, though.
No, your tent is not real, bro. I'm sorry to tell you. If you ever pull that thing out in tourney, I will just drop us from the tournament.
Okay, but what if I somehow pulled out a Grisco umbrella?
Oh, yo.
If you do that,
That's
then,
also bad.
Brett, I think that bans us
Grisco
from the
Brella
tourney.
sucks.
Get banned from
That's
30.
true, we
Nah, they
probably
won't know.
don't
They
know.
won't know.
Yeah, they
New
won't
Brella
notice.
dropped.
They won't notice the Grisco weapon in the normal game,
Yeah.
of course.
No,
They'll
just be like, "Ooh,
yeah,
this Brella's kind of fast."
yeah. Unfortunately, the Brella dream is kind of dead at the moment. Brella, like at best, doesn't work with our comp, but really, Brella just doesn't work at all right now. So I'm not really playing it much. I'm gonna be
Oh, yeah,
focusing
Brella's
dually
a little
sculptures
busted.
for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The branding.
It is unfortunate that the branding is kind of dead, but hey, we'll see if they actually give it a good kit someday.
No, the branding isn't dead because the undercover is what the name's based on, and trust me, that name is
Oh,
living up to
true,
its title.
actually. That's true. So wait, yeah, if Undercover becomes good and I start playing it, then the branding that's when the branding dies.
Yeah, then we have to actually change the team name.
Oh
Or change
no,
our
we
logo.
keep it
Outclassed,
Outclassed,
swap
logo
it to
color
Nova.
too.
Oh right.
Oh no, we'd have to
Oh no,
change
not
the
next patch.
color.
They're probably buffing
Oh
Nova.
no!
We keep it as Outclassed and we swap the Brella branding to Nova branding.
God.
Yeah,
And then it's gonna be me.
or just whatever is the worst weapon at the time.
Yeah.
No, my tent. That's what it becomes. Because my tent.
No,
is
no,
definition
it's
of
your
class.
tent is just your tent is not outclassed by anything. It's just
Bad.
bad.
It's yeah.
Outclassed
It's not
implies it
good.
has potential.
Actually, no, my Dapple Dooley goes hard.
Your Dapple only works more better than Hydra's tent does. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, but
God,
my
let's stop
Zimmy,
talking about my. You know what? Let's stop talking about my tent before my viewers ask me to
My
play
You
Zimmy-
it.
brought it up.
I'm realizing that I have a series where people can ask me to play stuff, and I'm starting to have regrets.
Everyone asked him to play tent. I want
Play
this to
tent,
go
play
public on
tent, play tent.
YouTube.com.
Oh my god. I'm not editing it out. I'm gonna live with the consequences. Alright, let's move
All
on
right,
to the
next question is from another competitive player named Ivy, who asks, "What came first, the chicken or the egg?"
Egg.
Wait, who won the Splatfest?
the
Whoever,
check.
whichever one won the Splatfest is the objectively correct answer.
Oh,
Okay.
That's
Egg.
legally binding.
Right?
Egg.
I'm gonna say the Chegg.
Was it chicken who
No,
won it?
it was
don't
egg,
remember.
and you want me to tell you how I know this? Because it was the white ink color.
Oh, the
I thought they lost though.
Did they? Or did P?
I think they lost.
It's the P or the Coom that
Wait.
won. Which one?
Yeah,
won?
yeah.
I mean, yeah, it is one.
Or the P.
Oh wait, there were two of them.
Yeah.
Oh!
Wait, okay. So the 2018 one, Chicken. Wait, yeah, Chicken won 2018, and
Which one
The
won
run
last,
back?
though?
the rollback went also to Chicken.
Alright,
Oh,
chicken
wow.
came first. There you go.
All right,
Oh, I
chicken.
guess it was the chicken.
Chicken
then.
came first. That is the objectively correct answer.
The
According
chicken
to the
was a
laws of
pretty quick
Splatoon.
shot.
Yeah.
I don't know what you mean by that, but okay. Oh God, next
Hydra got
question.
it.
Oh God, next question. Okay, so the next question from someone is from a casual player named Timmy.
Yo, Timmy.
One
I know
person
that
in this
guy.
call is going to be struggling to keep a straight face because they're the ones who wrote it. And I wonder who it was. So the question reads: Is Australis good, or are all of their opponents bad?
What if it's just both? Australis is good and everybody else is bad.
No, they just look how these splashes lose when all I'm doing is clicking like ZR and shooting forward at them. Just like strafe away, hit me with a burst bomb. It's not
Reef
hold
Slider
on,
versus
hold on.
Ost. Just get out the way.
So can I say one thing though, Ost? You don't do that to just Splash players. We've left a Tetra to fight you, and you killed them with tap shots.
They just dodge rolled bad.
Yeah, if you let me review that Tetra, I would probably just yell at them.
It's on old patch. We don't have we don't have access to the replay anymore.
Yeah, God, it happens so.
Okay,
often,
so Ost, for the record, the answer you're going with is that all of your opponents are bad.
Absolutely.
Okay, I respect dedicating to it.
Yeah.
All right. Next question is from Casual Play named AI. Actually, one of my mods as well. And he asks, "What is the easiest part about getting into competitive?"
Ooh.
Honestly,
this might take a minute. I don't know.
Just knowing you're gonna go in and do it.
Just getting to figure out what's like resources now, because assuming you know what competitive is, nowadays there's so many resources to find. It's like you can get started.
Yeah, true.
It's also
yeah,
really
it's a lot. It's a lot easier than
you can also find out
it's not even
what
just
the top tier is, because Twitter complains about it all the goddamn time.
True.
And it's not even like you just have one resource anymore. Like you used to have just like Sendo, and you don't even have just that anymore.
No, bro. Yeah, it used to be just Academy. Back when I joined, that's all we had.
Remember?
Yeah,
Dude server?
Bro, Dude server was where I got into competitive.
That's where Para found me.
Too.
Oh my god, it was. Yeah, that's where you posted your FA post. I forgot that's where you posted it.
Yeah, and then I declined.
I'll drop my comp introduction eventually. It's actually a pretty long-winded story.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, mine's like 3 months of a team that should have never existed.
Mine is joining
another year of a dysfunctional team.
Mine is joining through a corrupted gaming org.
Holy crap!
Team disband within minutes of joining it.
I just joined a clan and it was like, "Hi guys, I'm 10 years old." Who's the guy?
I'm 10 years old and it gets Discord TOS.
I was like, I can't compete in the Nintendo tourney because I'm like 12.
God.
All right. Next question is from Casey, who listed their name as the unofficial Outclassed hype man. I feel like you can change that to official. We've acknowledged your existence as our hype man.
Like you join the server, we'll straight up slap you a roll, bro.
Yeah. I unironically, yes. Yeah.
If they were
are they on the server?
We hand them a roll at this point. Like,
get on, Casey. Join the Discord server. We'll give you. We'll hook you up with a roll. It'll be hoisted and everything, so you'll actually be separated from the rest of everyone. Anyway, they're a casual player, and their question is, what is the best advice for beginners trying to get into ranked gameplay?
Be patient.
Just ranked modes, or like.
I think just like trying to get better at ranked is what they're looking for.
I'm just trying to
I'm like thinking back to the Siege Junior video I made, like where it's like giving advice in ranked. Literally just be patient and try your best to stay alive, because the best thing you can do is just not die. Like
learn your opponents.
Yeah. I would also add that keeping a good mentality about it is important. If you go like 28 kills, 4 deaths, don't start don't start bashing. Don't start bashing yourself for like, oh, I just didn't carry hard enough when you lost. Going that KD like that, it's gonna happen. You're gonna lose games even when you play cracked out of your mind.
Yeah.
But like, there's also a flip side to it where don't just blame absolutely everything on your teammates, because you'll never grow as a player if you do that. So I think keeping a good mentality is really important for ranked.
Yeah, hop off if you're getting like too rage induced.
Also true. If you're getting mad, stop playing the game. You're not doing yourself any favors.
Oh yeah, you're just gonna like tilt and get way worse because you're gonna make a lot more mistakes.
Either that or play Blaster. It works great when tilting.
That is true. It forces you to clutch up. It's weird.
No, it's just the sound effects constantly are great.
Oh, that too.
H3 is also fun for it, but H3 takes more skill.
If you're raging, H3 is terrible because you have to actually hit your shots.
That's true.
In 2, I tilt and then go Grim Range and somehow pop like an 18-2. And it's
Grim Range was fun in 2.
And here's the thing.
Grim back.
Blasters are my
I
worst
don't want
class.
missiles on like any other weapon that exists.
Also,
A grenade isn't bad. It's never gonna get the missiles.
yeah. I'd be fine with
That doesn't
raids
matter.
getting missiles,
It's-
though.
Nothing in this game gets missiles anymore.
Missiles
gonna
is now
say,
like
we
actually
might-
balanced anyways, so
Yo, what if we go the rest of this game without ever seeing missiles again on a weapon? That'd be
Damn.
funny.
that'd
Please
be really funny.
give it the stingray treatment. Give it the stingray
No, give us
treatment.
one more missile weapon and make it something like. No, I was about to say Nova, but that'd actually be broken.
Yeah, do not give it to Noah.
No,
give it to
no, it's
Dynamo. That'd be funny.
You know what? I would be okay with not.
Yeah.
Give
not
the
having
poor,
missiles.
give
Missile
the
Dyna.
suffering poor people something to live for.
And don't
Don't give
give
it-
them an actual like sub
and
either.
give them point sensor.
Yeah,
Point sensor, yeah, point sensor missiles on Dynamo.
Here's your rewards.
I'd be fine with that.
What is my
Here's
purpose,
your
God? Missiles. No.
Here's your main weapon. Here's your special. But what about my sub weapon? Oh, don't worry about it.
No. Here's your special. Where's my main weapon? Where's my sub?
okay, but imagine trying to like throw a sub just out of instinct and you just get the little
What?
can't use.
No. Angle marker, not point
Oh.
sensor. Hear me out.
Oh,
Angle
true.
marker.
Angle marker.
It's
100%.
funnier.
Give it
Yeah.
angle marker.
Because they'll be like, ooh, the combo potential, and then it just sucks. It's just awful, awful.
This
There's
may
no
age
combo
poorly if
potential.
they buff angle marker, by the way.
All
Yeah.
you do, you heal off the 30 damage before the dynamo flick happens.
That is true.
That hurts so much.
Like as a dynamo player, you throw angle marker and you're holding
like-
the dynamo and you're just watching as this person you're trying to fight is healing back all the damage you just did.
Dude, I'm already visualizing it because I used to play it. I used to be a K Dyna main.
Funny.
No way.
Yeah, I used to play Dyna in K Junior. Like I used to play both of those.
Yeah.
That's so peak.
All right. Next question we have is from an anonymous competitive player who asks, if you each could add one new kit to the game, what would it be and why? So since this is directed to each of us individually, we can probably do same order we introduced in. So
Yeah.
Ost, Hydra, me, then Red.
I would definitely give H3 a new kit so I could enjoy playing the weapon at least casually now.
Do you
Mostly
want burst H3?
I would kill for the burst stage.
Dude, burst H2 would be crazy.
It would be
Yeah.
broken and I would love it.
We'd have two
And
H3
if
players
it
on the
was
team
special-
immediately.
Literally,
Both the ones
I'd bring it back.
what would be, to be honest. Like, whale?
Double H3 comp.
Whale would be all right on it, probably. Good support special for it. You could also just go bubble and just have like a full aggro H3 or
Yes.
something.
I love this idea.
Like, go, what else could you do for like an aggro H3 besides bubble?
Stamp.
Because no stamp, that would work.
Stamp. Stamp works
Yeah,
now.
give it. Yeah, give it like a
would be okay. No splash wall.
splash wall is good, but
Splash
like
wall's good
burst
for it,
one,
but
But burst,
like-
though.
burst though.
If you're gonna do Splash Wall H3, just essentially give it the Cherry H3 treatment. Just give it wall big bubbler.
Yeah.
I guess I'm going
Alright,
next.
Hydra?
So I'm the crazy blob who has this weird opinion that I want torpedo on blob badly. Like,
Whoa,
really
the blob
badly.
player wants a new blob kit? No way.
Yeah.
Like,
It's almost as if I'm very upset with my current one.
Just wait.
I want a
wait
sploosh kit
wait till
really
you get to
badly.
me.
Now, here's the thing. That being said, I would want a sploosh kit instead. Splat bomb.
oh,
I'd want Splat Bomb and Zuka on it. I think that would actually be fire as a kid.
Am I crazy or doesn't it already have splat bomb?
No, it
has
is curling.
Curling stamp.
Oh, they give it. Sorry, they give it.
In other
curling
words,
again.
I want to give it Clash Blasters kit. Either that, or I want. Here's the funny part. Either that, or I want Sploosh's kit on Clash. Which is
You want curling stamp on
Yeah.
Clash?
curling,
Wait,
so I can
why?
move around the map.
Okay,
Stamp
okay.
so it can actually be
could be
lethal.
curling's too obvious.
I mean, Clash's movement.
Have you seen Hydra play blob? I literally compared Hydra's blob movement to a curling bomb in
Yeah.
Volume View.
I like curling a lot.
In fact, it's kind of worse than a curling bomb.
No, that's better than
Yeah,
curling
but he
ball.
uses it the same way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, actually, I like. Man, it's like my favorite sub in this game. Surprise, surprise! I like curling a lot. I like,
No way.
No way.
I like curling and I like
Cannot believe it.
torpedo. Those are my two favorite subs.
Okay, Torpedo's just a banger sub though.
I mean,
Man,
on
I'm
blob would
dead.
be legitimately broken. I kind of hope it doesn't happen because It's a little too strong. But yeah. Anyways, Para.
Okay. Hey, who in this call wants to guess what weapon I'm gonna give a new kit?
You want a new kit for Nova Shot?
Yeah.
You want Wiper, right? You want Wiper.
Yeah, Wiper. Wiper's that weapon that I have more than 10 paint on.
Yeah.
All right, as a surprise to no one, I'm giving Undercover a new kit. We're bringing back Sunder. Honestly, I'm cool with either Splat Bomb or Torpedo, but I think Torpedo's a little bit better. Splat Bomb can just pressure for longer periods of time, which can help with Undercover startup lag, because why is Undercover startup lag so bad? Why can stuff have a faster kill time than my time it takes to raise my shield? It's so dumb.
It's because casuals complained about it, so they nerfed it.
I know, right? Yeah. But it didn't even get nerfed. It just never got buffed.
Oh.
It sounded good enough, so like, yeah, ship it.
Yeah, it sounded good
But
enough,
we're
so
also
they
gonna
left
nerf
it.
it by making the shield not function half the time.
Yeah. Anyway, so definitely like either Splat Bomb or Torpedo, and my personal wish for a special would be Killer Whale, honestly. It would help Undercover so much against all its bad matchups, because every bad matchup Undercover has is an insanely slow weapon, which means you can actually use Killer Whale to pressure them and do chip damage while you're hitting them with your main weapon.
True.
It would be crazy on Undercover, and I think they might actually give it Killer Whale. I think there's a non-zero chance that it gets Killer Whale, and I kind of hope it does. Anyway, Red.
Well, shocker to no one, it's a dually. I'm kind of shifting around what one I want to think.
Which kit do you think is currently the worst out of the ones you play?
The kits that are the worst out of the ones I'd play. Dapple. It just doesn't fit my. It just doesn't really fit my play style.
Wait, no,
but
you play that?
Yeah,
I've never seen your dapples.
I do it in solo, but like,
right,
yeah. I mean, I can play it in open, but
I know what you mean, Red.
Game 9 Looney set grand finals Dapple.
Dapple's Nouveau.
Pulling out meme kit.
Dapple's Nouveau with the reach slider. No, but honestly, I want a new Gluga kit. I want Fizzy Bomb because it was crazy on Kluga, but not a spammable special like that, like armor. So like,
yeah, that was awful.
Zuka?
You know what? Yeah, I like an aggressive option. I'd say Zuka, because here's the thing: with Fizzy, we'd get a lot more paint in our comp specifically. It'd help Gluga like actually slot in a lot better. So I'm thinking practicality wise, I'd want Fizzy, Zuka, Gluga.
God, I love how everyone here said something that'd be great for our comp, and then I said Sploosh with Splat Bomb Zuka.
Here's the thing: if Undercover does get Torpedo Killer Whale, I'm still probably not going to be able to play it on our comp.
Yeah, you know what's funny? If Sploosh gets that kit I said, I'm actually going to try and make it work. Like, C Junior might get replaced, and I'm going to be running like sub power up Sploosh.
What was it? It was Splat Bomb Zuka?
Splat Bomb Zuka, yeah. In other words, I'm going to support you guys by removing the E-Leader from the face of the earth.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that's impossible to make
It's
work.
also faster. So the
exactly.
The Where's Hydras will go even
God,
more.
No.
It's Junior, but fast.
The Where's Hydras are going to go crazy.
Oh, God.
All right, next question is from Kana or Katana. I think what's her name on Discord right now? I think it's Katana is what they're going by on Discord. Or no, they're
they're
Kana
going
on
by.
Never mind.
No, it's Julian.
That's their actual Discord name. Their nickname everywhere is Kana. Some equivalent of it. Anyway, so they're a casual player. In some quotations, they played in a scrim and
I
did
made a video
well.
with them.
Yeah, actually,
made the thumbnail.
I watched the video. That was kind of wild.
Come back.
Yeah.
So they ask, what is your this is a two-part question. So we'll start with the first one. What is your least favorite ability in the game?
Thermal.
I don't know if this is individual or collective.
Thermal.
I'd say we can do individual.
Thermal.
Let's do individual. Yeah. Okay, so Australis, you can go ahead and start then.
My least favorite ability in the entire game.
And keep in mind, the other question is what's the worst ability? So if you have a different answer for those questions, just mention that.
Oh, I think thermal ink is kind of garbage. There's a
You're
reason
not
I
wrong.
don't use it
Yeah.
in comp.
Let me add to
It's
that.
just like this blob.
I'm a blob player, and I will go on record in saying if you run thermal on blob, you're wasting a main slot of your gear. That is
And blob
called
is
a
the only
skill issue.
weapon. Blob's the only weapon in theory that could even potentially run thermally.
It's training
It's the only
wheels.
weapon that's. It's the only weapon that is designed in a way that thermal ink could potentially be useful,
And
but it's
garbage.
still not. It's still bad.
Yeah, no. Like, it
Wait,
would
so-
honestly be kind of good on Explo, and then Explo, you have to hit the 90. And
Yeah.
No,
it's
you
just.
have to hit 55. You can actually whip the
yeah.
follow up.
Damn.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you can hit 55. You have to hit the
But
55
still,
with Explo.
55 is still not enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
with Explo, I played Explo in 2. Just read your opponent afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their movement is really predictable after you hit them once.
Also, even
Especially if
if
they
you
get
can't,
caught in ink.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I was gonna say, even if you can't, you can just open the map, and like
Yeah,
that
exactly.
kind of invalidates
Yeah, true.
thermal.
So, okay, are we all in agreement on what the worst ability in the
Yeah.
game is? Because I'm with Thermal Ink as well. I don't think there's
Thermal
anything else that's
Gambit
worse.
gives you some
Oh, I'm
use,
gonna
maybe.
say, just for me, Gambit. Dually players
Hey,
like
don't
that are
say
casual.
Gambit.
they-
Don't convince me
Dumb.
to start running Gambit. Red,
Dumb.
choose your words.
If you
carefully.
run Gambit, out, leave.
next,
You're
next,
fired,
next
actually.
Louis
I mean,
said
okay,
your
here-
Gambit's gonna show up.
Here's the thing, right? Opening Gambit is bad. Like that, there's no question about it. Opening Gambit is a bad ability. But I do feel like there's a chance that you can build a comp around Opening Gambit in like Rainmaker and make it work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? You're not
Rainmaker
you're not
single-handedly
throwing-
makes it not the worst.
Our Mahi
Like-
Rainmaker opening Gambit strat goes hard.
Like the thing is, I feel like Opening Gambit has a very tiny niche. Thermalink has zero reason to run it on any weapon in this game.
Yee.
So I'm personally still on the Thermalink being the worst ability. But for dually players, I mean, yeah, Opening Gambit's also really bad.
Yeah, because
So-
you just die a lot. So what's the point of Gambit?
Yeah, exactly.
I was gonna say
It just
thermal's
kill
also
kill
bad.
better.
Thermal's worse.
I mean, yeah, thermal's really bad for like
Oh, yeah,
thermal's
thermal's
really
worse.
bad, like all
What are you
dually.
If you're
getting
running
somebody
thermal,
and
just
not
run
killing
haunt. You
them?
get the cool respawn punisher effect.
No, not on thermal.
I said
No,
on
haunt.
haunt.
Oh,
Just run haunt instead.
Haunt's actually
He said
one of
run-
the best. Yeah.
Yeah, he said run haunt, and that's the other thing. If you're gonna run Thermalink, run haunt instead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, sure, it
Unironically,
doesn't work
you'll
all the
get
time.
way
But if you
more use
die,
out of it.
you see them the whole time.
Yeah, you'll actually get use out of it, unlike Thermalink, where you won't ever. Anyway, so since we agree on the second question, I guess we can go back to the first one and just individually go through our least favorite ability in the game,
I feel like
whether
I'm good enough
conceptually
arrows.
or. I don't know if you know mine actually.
You've been rolling it a lot, and you've been starting to mold over it.
Okay, but that's not my least favorite in the game, for the record.
I guess
When it
all
gets to
starts
me, I'll
though.
explain what he means by that.
Yeah.
For me, well, as a stringer player, I started to kind of hate quick respawn because I kill them and then they come back 2 seconds later and it's like, you bitch, He has we love you, Red. You're kind. It's
Red
not appreciated.
build being QR.
God. Okay, I have the opposite opinion. I hate respawn punisher. I want to play the
Valid.
video game.
Valid.
Why is there an ability that's entire point is you don't want to play the video game? You don't want your opponents to play the video game. You're a terrible person. Run this ability. You'll love it. I hate that
Yeah.
ability, the burning passion.
That's facts.
So
It was on that-
for the record, that's mine too. I hate respawn punisher. Here's the thing though, I also hate last ditch effort for the same reason. Because all last ditch effort does in actuality is slow down the game because everyone
It's
just uses it
broken.
for bomb spam.
Yeah, it's
But
broken.
here's the thing: last ditch effort, conceptually, is built for ink efficiency. The stalling the game is a side effect of last ditch effort. I genuinely think last ditch is redeemable. I
Yeah.
think respawn punisher is completely irredeemable. There's nothing the devs can do to fix respawn punisher without just like removing it. That's the only solution to respawn punisher is get rid of it.
Yeah.
But what? Oh yeah, go ahead.
I was
my
about
other
to say,
thing.
Respawn Punisher was about to be redeemed if Cooler was overpowered. Cooler is one of the worst specials in the game.
True.
Yep.
Yeah.
Respawn Punisher,
Agreed. Base take. But what Hydra was mentioning, I have a personal vendetta against Inksaver main right now because I'm trying to build my Dually Squelcher kit and I'm not running any Inksaver main with it, but every piece of gear that I roll in this game thinks I want Inksaver main. I'm running like Rockenberg gear, and I'm getting Inksaver main every other sub slot. And it's so annoying. I've been trying to build Dualies Ultra gear for the last week and a half, and I just can't. I can't get what I need.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Rockenberg is run speed, right?
Yep. Run speed.
Runs.
You want Actually, no.
No, I
I
don't.
remember
No,
the
I
one
don't.
time testing it. It's actually kind of decent.
No, here's the thing. I don't want run speed either. I'm only running Rockenberg because the gear looks good. But
Yeah, dude.
here's the thing. I don't want run speed either. But if it was giving me all run speed, I wouldn't complain about it because I deserve it for picking Rockenberg. But I'm not getting all run speed. I'm getting Inksaver main.
Main run.
Anyways.
Awful. Anyway, Red, what do you think is the worst ability? Or
Wow,
not worst.
guys,
What's your
I
favorite?
run quick respawn. What's my most one that I mauled at the most? Respawn Punisher. I sit
Oh,
here,
hate it.
I get shot by a leader. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have a 2-set. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ooh, no.
And rip your special as well. That's gone too.
Bro,
Special.
Red just over here the entire time. Respawn Punisher just.
Yeah, no. If I die to a leader with Respawn Punisher and I got food, I'm gonna take a bite of that stuff, bro. I'm gonna just.
Oh no, still
eat.
respawning.
Yep.
Red taking a nap.
Yeah, no. I can straight up just go.
You'd still be respawning when you woke up.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
exactly.
I get up
Dude,
and like the match is
Respawn
about to end and I'm still respawning.
Respawn Punisher is such a bad ability. Why
I
is
love
it
how
in
we're
this
shit
game?
talking it, but I can imagine a world where I convinced Oz to run Respawn Punisher because they never die. And I don't know if I want to
That's
do that
true.
or not.
No, Oz
No.
would actually benefit the most out of us for Respawn Punisher, but I also
But
just
even
feel
then-
like Oz, aren't you running like special charge in that slot right now?
I am,
Yeah,
yeah.
Special charge is higher
special charge
value.
is a little bit important. Yeah. Oz
We
would
do
get
like
going
our
out of
wells.
Respawn Punisher, but not enough to warrant switching it for.
Yeah, it's just because like we're such a chip damage comp that if I ran Respawn Punisher, it's like, oh, I guess Para got that kill.
Oh God, I didn't even think about that.
Alright.
That is so annoying.
Yeah,
I mean, to be fair, you steal most of mine, so like
True.
so far it wouldn't cause a problem. But there's always the chance that I'm the one who gets the kill credit and not you.
yeah.
Kill
all
steal,
run
guess
QR.
what you do to me, Para?
Red, we
Wait.
literally talked yesterday about how I abandon you and leave you to die. How am I the one
Yeah, but when we
stealing your
do
kill?
pair up, you just, you know.
Yeah.
Take all
Wait,
the
I
reasons.
feel-
Because we do the same damage.
We also think the exact same, so we just end up.
That's also true.
God. All right, we want to move on to the next question then.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and move on to the next one. So next question is from an anonymous casual player. Do you guys have any strategies that you think would be helpful for a casual to improve?
Ooh.
I think this would be a lot of the same answer of like talking about what's good for like getting better at ranked, which is like genuinely your mentality is incredibly important. And also being patient. Now, Hydra doesn't necessarily follow this advice, but he'll say it anyway.
Yeah.
Which is
I'm patient sometimes, not often, but sometimes.
Hydra, how many
Let's play Where's
screenshots do we
Hydra?
need to pull up of you in their base with no support and then dying immediately after?
See, me, I pin it as a distraction.
In reality,
You just go in and die.
I'm the support, by the way.
yeah, Hydra's the support player.
You know how many times you traded that other junior while you were on C Junior?
No, I didn't trade. I
Just
killed
in
him.
their base.
I
No,
killed
you
that
traded a
junior.
ton. Mahi.
Yeah, I traded him
Mahi.
for 52. What do you mean?
There wasn't a 52.
Mahi Resort.
It was a splash then. I don't know. Same thing.
You traded a junior. You traded junior in
I
a
killed
corner
the
and
junior,
died.
died to the splash.
This is intensified.
All right. Does anyone have anything else they want to add to
Nah.
the answer to that question?
Don't play undercover.
Or Nova.
Except it needs
Why do you gotta do me like this?
I don't know. what you mean, Para.
Oh, God.
But yeah, don't go
I
in
mean-
feeling bad because you're only gonna get bad out.
Yeah. I guess there is one thing I can actually say on the joke comment about undercover, which is play whatever weapon you enjoy. Like don't feel forced to pick a weapon that is like good traditionally. Just if you enjoy a weapon, play it. If you're not enjoying, like if you're playing a bad weapon like undercover, for example, and you're not having fun playing undercover and you're just playing it because you want to have like try to be good with a low tier, find
So-
something else you enjoy because you're never gonna enjoy playing undercover because you want to get good at a low tier.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I could say it's a lot as someone who spent like most of my early comp days trying to pick up top tiers after like my first year where I just played stuff that I said I would play because like, you know, like when you first pick up a weapon, you get really attached to it. Like me with the Octobrush, as Para can attest a lot to.
Yeah, sorry about the whole Team Carrot thing on that note.
No, I was stubborn. I should have swapped off Octobrush because, like, once you get like, don't be shy to try out weapons because at the end of the day, like the first thing I'd recommend above anything else, find what weapon best suits you, and don't be shy to try out things that you don't think normally would, and give them more than just one chance. Because I used to be a very aggressive player. Now I'm playing like all these paint focused weapons, which never would have thought I would have meshed well with, but yeah.
Yeah, it's funny because I've sort of done the same thing over time. Like I've played every different role in this game. I don't know. None of you guys were around for my backliner era, right? No,
I
Hydra
see
was.
the Explo. No, I was.
Hydra was.
I remember your char. I
You
remember your
also
char.
had an
Yeah.
Explo phase?
Char Hydra. Bro,
Yeah.
I had a Splat Charger Hydra Splatling phase.
Yeah, I remember that.
Damn.
And
there.
I mean, I wasn't bad at him. I mean, I was fine with him.
Yeah.
I was not as good as I am with other weapons, but it was the weapons I enjoyed at the time. But I started out as a frontliner, changed to a midline aggro, then went to backliner, and then went to support, and now I'm back to being like a midline aggro.
Yeah.
I
You're back
played
to your
5
roots.
different roles. But yeah, so definitely, yeah, don't be afraid to try new things. All right, so next question is from an anonymous casual player. How to Splatoon?
You press this,
Ooh.
I don't.
this button. This is the ZR button. And if you're playing a weapon with a bomb, you press this button. You press the bottom button. This is
I
your
also
gameplay.
personally, I do recommend this button too. It does a thing. Have you seen the commercial? The "You're a kid now, you're a squid now." So this button does the second part of that, right? It doesn't do that. So if you let go, it does the first part. If you push it, it does the second part.
Oh, and here's
Right, not the other way around.
Here's the other one. You see this? You see this? When you press it down, if you have Splashmatic, you make Twitter.com cry.
True. All right, so I think that's a comprehensive guide for how to Splatoon. You should all be ready to go make the climb to DivX. Have fun.
Absolutely.
All
See you
right,
later,
and for our last question today, we have a question from Taiga, who is not a Splatoon player, who just asks best idol group.
Ooh. Are we talking K-pop or like in general?
No, Splatoon idols.
Yeah, you can answer K-pop if you want.
I mean, sure.
Yeah,
if
that's
you want,
a
go
you
for it.
thing, not a me thing, though.
I don't know anything about K-pop.
Oh, great. So we're all on the same page.
I don't know what a K-pop is.
I just know
See, that's
BTS.
what I'm saying.
I'm quoting that. That's just funny.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I started the game in Splatoon 1. Callie Marie.
I like Callie Murray too, even though I didn't have S1.
Well, I'm not gonna say it's Splatoon idols because I've gone on record saying I deep fry them because the news was taking too long. So by that logic, whatever one is the one that I can deep fry the best. I don't know
I
how
think
you
Pearl
deep
was
fry
very
the
deep
idols.
friable.
What?
I mean-
wait. Doesn't that no longer apply to Splatoon 3 because we
I
can
have to
skip
watch the
news
opening cutscene. They're not saved.
now? Okay. fair
I
enough.
have to listen to the jingle. They're not saved.
Well, so we don't ever get to fight Callie or Marie or Marina or Pearl. The only ones that we actually fight in game are Deep Cut. Also, I feel like fighting Marina and Pearl would be very difficult, just given the ending of
Right.
Octo expansion.
Do you want to fight
I
the
don't-
gays?
Here's the thing. Here's what I don't know. Is there any counter to hyper bombs and whatever the princess cannon was? The
You
Yeah.
want to get
killer whale
nuked?
thing?
I feel
Yeah, like,
I
is
feel
there
like
a
the
counter in
gays just
Splatoon
win.
10 nukes?
Like, how do you beat the
Ink armor.
gays in the gayest game of all time? That's
You
the
don't
question.
really care.
We lose. None of us here are gay. We die.
Actually, no. I just realized you can't fight Callie or Marie either. Did you see the range on Marie's splatter scope?
Oh, Marie has
Oh
a
yeah.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
that
and
was-
Oh
that's
no,
a
no,
hero
hear me
scope.
out.
It was a
Okay,
hero
this is
scope.
become
yeah.
Death Battle of the Idols, and I like this so much more. Alright, no, hear me out. Callie and Marie die first. Callie is dead weight.
Callie
She's actively
screaming
lost.
you.
Oh yeah, Callie has
has
to
Callie
rely on
shown-
Octavio, and
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Octavio is
Has Callie
not
shown
great.
any ability to fight? Because I
No.
don't think she has.
No, she hasn't.
Though I am
She is
I am
dead
terrified
weight.
of Marie though.
No, hear me
Marie is
out. Marie,
Her umbrella.
Marie, you just trade somebody. You go 1-for-1.
Not if she has Brella. That Brella
Oh,
shield's
no, wait, no,
invincible, bro.
Wait, no, Marina wins. No, off the hook might no. Okay, off the hook
wins for
solo.
sure.
They have
Off the hook
umbrella.
wins for sure.
Yeah. No, hear me out though. This is the most important question. Can Big Man die? We Oh no, he
None
can.
of-
Never mind. No.
Probably.
No,
Like,
because when he dies,
Well-
because when you take him out, he doesn't enter like the soul form.
Well, so none of them do.
No, the Fry and Shiver do. They enter soul form. They go back to the respawn pods.
I should. Oh yeah, wait, they do. I
Yeah,
should
no.
know that.
Big Man doesn't. No, Big Man
Yeah.
doesn't die.
Bro,
He just gets hurt.
the second I'm aiming at one of them, I'm looking at my splits. I'm not paying attention when I'm killing them.
Big Man wins. You can't kill him. You can
Yeah,
hurt him, but
no.
you can't finish the job.
Yeah, I mean you can still weaken him, but like
Yeah,
You can
the
weaken
only
it,
way
but
you
eventually
can-
this man's gonna go crawling at you. And there's
The only
nothing
way
you
you
can
properly kill Inklings / Octolings take away their respawn pod, because that's
No.
what
Yeah.
brings
Yeah.
them back.
that's true.
No, either that or
Well,
you
but-
wear it
but-
out.
If Big Man doesn't need
yeah, I
one,
was gonna say Big Man. Big Man's
sometimes we need
also-
lead.
Yeah.
Big Man's also a thing where like he does get tired after a while because that's why he ends up leaving the battle.
Yeah, but you
is
can't kill
because
him.
he wears himself out.
Yeah, but how do you?
Yeah, but you can just tire him out.
Yeah, then what?
just give
And then what?
New Agent 3 a gun. An
No,
actual
Tara.
gun.
Then what?
Tire
He's
him
gone.
out. Then what?
Actual
You
time.
still gotta do the job. And he's still there.
We'll just do him in with a 50 cal.
Okay, but here's the thing. Does Pearl and Marina or Callie and Marie have a gun?
I think Pearl and
That's-
Marina have the gun.
I mean,
you
you're
know
in
what? I
the
can
Octo
imagine Pearl having a
Canyon. Like,
gun.
there's
Oh
a
wait,
lot
we're
of stuff
talking in
there.
like an actual gun.
No, we're
Not,
talking lead bullets.
oh.
'Cause that's gonna
Okay.
do Big Man in.
So if anybody would, I feel like it would have to be Marina, right?
Yeah.
Oh, for
Like if anybody's going to.
Marina
Like,
has a
swiped
gun.
from
Kill.
Octavio's desk because it was like ancient
Yeah.
technology and he wanted to mess with it.
Yeah,
And, like,
exactly.
This is a gun.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to see if you can respawn
don't-
real quick? Boom.
Hydra, when you hold a gun, you don't hold your arm. by
I
the
don't
way.
know what a gun look. I've never seen a gun in real life. I am a Canadian.
Imagine not.
I
being-
don't know what a gun looks like.
I've never had to see a gun. Well,
I can show
Canada,
you
we
one
don't
real
have
quick.
those around here.
Oh yeah, I can't show you one real quick.
No, you can't.
Yeah,
Also-
we're recording.
also-
Don't
also
shoot a
that-
gun.
Yeah, that's also against YouTube TOS.
Oh,
Oh, in Minecraft,
Yeah.
in Minecraft.
Brandishing. Well, it's brandishing weapons. You can talk
Yeah.
about it, but
Oh,
if
okay.
you actually like pull one out,
in
that's
Minecraft.
Yeah, don't.
Oh, well, I don't have one, like, actually, so we're good.
Alright. Yeah, just don't.
All right. Well, that was the last question. So well done, everybody.
Yep. I'm not.
Yeah, I
do-
clap
well-
if I could. Wait, hang on. Let me see if I
Alright,
can.
guys, let's stall a minute. I want this to be an hour-long podcast. So how do we
Well,
stall for an
actually-
extra hour? How do we stall for an extra minute?
Well, so first of all, I think we have a few things we can promote for the team. So we have a Twitter account at outclassed_SPL. And you guys should go follow us there because there's announcements on when we're participating in the tournaments. We also just post random things that we're doing up there as well. So it's a pretty cool thing to follow.
and funnies.
Uh,
I post.
yeah,
funnies.
exactly.
True.
And
Where's-
furthermore, we also have a team Discord server that you guys can join as well. You can find us just playing Splatoon with random people who are on the server. If you
Yep.
guys want to come join us sometime in Anarchy Open or whatever, you can also get notifications there as far as when we're doing new stuff. So yeah. And the Hydra, I assume you'll put the link to the Google Doc in the description.
Oh
as
yeah,
well?
I gotta do that.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
So in the description, there is a link to the Google form, which is where all these questions came from. So if you would like to go submit your own questions for whenever we do this in the future, you can.
Peeg.
He's on Discord.
we can tell who has Nitro and who doesn't. But anyway, do we also want to shout out like personal stuff before we head off?
At Potato
I
Stralis on
mean, their
Twitter.
stuff will be in the description below, assuming I remember to do that. I'm gonna probably remember to do it, but you never know with me.
All right, and comment, like, subscribe.
Yeah.
Irrational, ridiculous, stupid, outclassed.